This tutorial will show users how to use the web-based ProfitNet MSO Calendar to add, modify, and change estimate and repair appointments. MSO Calendar can be located on the web at pn.yadawebservices.com/MSO Calendar/account/login. Feel free to save this in your bookmark bar for easy access in the future. The next thing we will do is enter our credentials. The organization ID is Gates, the alias is Gate23728, and then you'll use your ProfitNet username and password. Select the Remember Me feature and then click Log In. What we see next is the main search screen. Here we will enter the zip code for the desired search radius and then select the mileage for the search radius. Next, click Search. Now, based on that search criteria, we've only yielded one shop within 10 miles, so if we search out to 25 miles and do the search again, we'll see another shop populate. We can change that mileage radius really to anything in that list up to 100 miles out. We'll take a look at 50 miles here and see that we've got now 5 locations to choose from. We can also look at desired services, and that has a listing by insurance company DRP by location. You could select single insurance company or multiples to see what locations have an active DRP status with certain companies and certain fleet accounts as well. Once you've determined what shops or what locations you want to look at, you just click on Compare Shops, and now we see for the particular day that is selected above. Which is 8/16. Now we'll go ahead here and take a look at 8/15 and see that really not much has changed. Looks like they've got some morning time blocked off. They've got another half day blocked so that people using the MSO calendar can't double book appointments for them. You can certainly make those decisions at the location level, and that's perfectly fine. What we'll do now is look at some different dates. Take a look at the 17th. Obviously a little bit has changed. We look at the 20th, and they've got some appointments at both locations there early in the day, but nothing later on. So what we're going to do here now is take a look at the 17th. I'm going to grab a time slot here for Freeport, so we'll go 8 o'clock, click on Schedule, and here we can put in a customer name and search. I'll go ahead and use myself just because I know I've got an existing database on myself, and then we'll go ahead and click on the search button. Now obviously we're seeing a couple databases on myself. I'll select the one with the 2011 Edge, and now up above here you can see use selecting customer and vehicle, use customer only. We would have the option to add a new customer here, but since I'm already existing, we can come in here and update vehicle color, we can update VIN number, we can select estimator. So if you look at maybe the top left, it will come down through there. Looks like we got an error in my email address, we correct that. We can verify address, phone numbers, mobile number. Obviously, mobile carriers actually get more important. We have the ability to send chat through ProfitNet now, so if we can get that information, that's great. Vehicle license number if known. And all this data that we're putting in here or updating will actually make its way into the ProfitNet file. That way, once we complete this appointment, the location now has a file to start putting notes in, things like that. We can also refine the insurance company, claim number, policy number. And once we have that, we'll hit the continue button, and from there we have confirmation up above that the appointment was saved successfully. Go ahead and put in another zip code here, and we're going to drill out 50 miles. Click on search, and we'll just grab 3 shops here, and what we'll do here is we'll just go ahead and compare their schedule. Oh, sorry, I clicked on the wrong button. So we'll click compare shops, and we can see their schedule for 5/16. Let's go ahead and look at the 17th here, and we'll be able to see that appointment I created for Freeport for 8 o'clock. And let's grab a different time slot here. Go ahead and click on schedule. And if we wanted to, we could go new customer and create a completely new database for a new customer. Obviously, we'd want to put in as much information as possible to assist the location and provide them as much detail as we can. When we were all done, we would click continue. In this case, we're just going to go ahead and cancel out, and we can go into find existing appointment, and that will allow us to search for that appointment that we created previously, which was an estimate appointment. We'll go ahead and click on estimate appointment here and put in my last name. We'll put in my zip code 61048, and then obviously broaden our date range, and we'll go ahead and click on search. And here we're going to see that appointment I created for 8/17 at 8 a.m. Now at this point we could reschedule, and view and modify customer information, schedule repair, or cancel. If you hit cancel, obviously you have the option to back out of that. I do here, but we can go ahead and reschedule that. Just grab a different date. We were originally on the 17th at 8 a.m. If I wanted to, let's go ahead and move that to 11:30. Click on schedule, and again we can update the information if we like, or just hit continue and leave it as is, and we can see that that appointment saved successfully. We'll go back into find existing appointment, confirm that change. So we'll just put in my last name, zip code, broaden the date range, click on search, and here we see August 18th at 11:30. So that confirms our change there. We'll go ahead and cancel this appointment since we're really just in testing. Go back into find existing appointment. There again, last name, zip code, date range really are the only things that are required. What we're going to do next is look at scheduling a new repair. We're going to change the appointment type to new repair, put in our zip code, search radius, and then click on search. And once the shop list populates, we'll select a few locations to compare against each other for the sake of scheduling new repairs. Now what we see here looks entirely different. What we're looking at now is the 3 locations arrival calendar, and you see multiple days that say day is full. That's driven by capacity or the shop's ability to manually mark a day full. To schedule a repair appointment, we simply choose the location and day and click choose day. This brings us into that location's schedule for that day. We can refine the time slot, select the appropriate time slot that we want, and then click on the schedule button, and that takes us to the customer search screen. There again, we'll use me as an example. Click on search and select my previous file. Use selected customer and vehicle, and there again, just like estimate appointment, we can go in and update all the critical customer vehicle claim information as needed. And once we've got all the critical information in here, we'll go ahead and click continue. So we'll see here, just like estimate appointment, it'll give us a confirmation that the appointment's saved successfully. We can go back in and validate that by using the Find Existing Appointment feature, name, zip code, date range. Now if I wanted to, I could cancel this appointment and just click on Cancel Appointment. We're going to hit No. Let's go ahead and reschedule that, and we'll just grab another date where there is availability. Click on Choose Day, and here we'll look at an open slot, hit Schedule, and there again it takes us into the customer window. Just hit Continue. See, the appointment was successfully saved. We'll go ahead and use the Find Existing Appointment feature to locate that and confirm that that change was made. Yep, see it there. And just go ahead and cancel that. See, the appointment has been canceled. Here we can go through the Find Existing Appointment feature and validate that cancel that we just did. Run the date range search, and there we go. So as you can see, this provides an overview of the MSO calendar and the ability to create, change, and cancel, estimate, and repair appointments. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly at scampbell@gatescollision.com, or you can feel free to call me anytime at 608-712-9002. Thank you so much for your time.